This is Nate, and this is the Nater Tater channel. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about the channel, why it's called Nater Tater, what I cover, and then also a little bit about myself and the family. As far as what do we do for a profession, and I'll give you a hint: it's not YouTube, and it's not Gary Sinise lookalike shows. But I'll talk about what we do, what we have here as a property, and whatnot. So to start off, I'll talk about Nater Tater and how that kind of came up. My name obviously is Nate, but the wife sometimes will call me Tate, and there's kind of like Nate the Tate and stuff like that. So anyways, it just was something I picked kind of out at random for the channel name when we came up with it, kind of generic, and that's what we picked. So not a whole lot of a thought to it. And then about the channel content, really a lot of it has to do with our property. So we have about 50 acres here in Michigan, and a lot of it's natural land. It's rolling hill a little bit. We got the pond down there. We have wetlands over here. We have all kind of like herons, egrets, turtles, muskrats, bald eagles I found, ospreys. So lots of really diverse wildlife here. You can see kind of right in that opening, let's see if I can get to it there. That's the nature trail. So that nature trail kind of zigs around the pond. So I do a lot of things to the property to improve it from that standpoint with nature. And then I like building stuff. So woodworking, metalworking, all that kind of stuff. Those are things that I cover. And kind of the way the channel got started was last year with the COVID-19 pandemic. I had this castle playset built 2 years ago, and I put the video up just for friends and family to kind of watch. It only had, a couple views, like maybe 50 or 100 views. But then all of a sudden, last year, it really started to take off by itself. I think it's because people were searching on how to build a playhouse or a playground in their backyard. And so when it took off, and we also got moved to work from home, I had more time to say, hey, why don't I start a channel of the things I'm doing, because I was planning some other projects. So that's what we did. I started a channel. My brother helped me out, the wife helped me out, and we started making videos. So one of the things recently was this gnome home. I built that, did videos, a video series on that. And then there was a lot more questions on the castle as well, of more details about it. Since the time lapse, there wasn't any talking or anything. So I started doing more details about that. And I think there's lots of requests for more information or plans to build this. So I'm considering, and if everyone wants this, please comment, let me know. I'm spending the time to do a full 3D model of it with step-by-step instructions on how to build it exactly. So if you like that, put in the comments, let me know, because it's going to be a big effort for myself. But if people want it, I'll do it. So, but after that, content for the channel that's coming up is I have lots of grand ideas. I'm kind of like a little kid with all this property, in that I'm like, what else would I do? So I thought a castle playhouse would be cool. Nature trail would be cool. I'm thinking zip line. I'm thinking a motocross track back in the field. Lots of things are planned. So those are the things I'm going to cover coming up. And then the other thing that you'll see a lot of videos on is technology. So I'm big into computers and Wi-Fi, internet, all that kind of stuff. So I often have friends and family ask questions about it. I'll admit my brother also gives me a lot of advice. As I'm getting older, he's staying more current with the technology. So he's actually helping me. But so I'm covering stuff like Wi-Fi coverage, the T-Mobile home internet. That's been a popular series for me. And so smart home is another big one. I have all this stuff kind of interconnected between smart lights, smart alarm, cameras throughout. So those are all the kind of topics that this channel really covers. It's basically all my hobbies. And so that's why it's kind of a hodgepodge. The other thing that I really like is farm equipment and toys. So I have my Bobcat Toolcat. I've had skid steers in the past. I've had razors, different ATVs and whatnot. But so the Bobcat Toolcat is a really cool tool that I've always wanted, and I got one I guess it was a year and a half ago now. And so I've made some videos of that, of what it can do, and it's really an impressive machine that surprises a lot of people. They think it's kind of like a UTV, but it's nothing like that. It's actually way more capable. So lots more videos of that guy coming as well. All right, and then a little bit about myself is I am a mechanical engineer by trade at Georgia Tech, and then I came up here to work for GM. That's General Motors, the car company. And then I got my master's degree from University of Michigan while I was up here. So I've been working at GM for over a decade now, and I really enjoy it. It's what's really kept me here in Michigan, as well as meeting my wife. And we now have a settled family here in this house. We got 2 girls right now, and the third one is on the way, due out any day now. So it's going to be 4 girls versus the 1 guy here. So wish me luck, but perhaps it'll be more interesting in about a decade or so. But if I still have a channel, you guys can watch that and see how that turns out. But so at GM, I mostly do chassis stuff, and vehicle dynamics, ride and handling has been most of my background. And I've had some really fun experiences there, including test driving vehicles. I worked on Cadillac V-Series, including going to like the Nürburgring in Germany, going the Autobahn, that kind of stuff. So I've really enjoyed that, and I'm a car guy as well. I don't have a lot of car content really yet on my channel. That's because these girls take up all my time, but I've done road racing and that kind of stuff. So that's where, at least with the ATV or Razor, I get to go out and turn some laps here at the house. The wife also works. She's a medical professional. And like I said, she's about to have the 3rd baby, so she'll take some time off as well. But that's what we do, and I enjoy the YouTube channel just for fun. But if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments. You know, if you have more information that you want of something that you've seen, just let me know. I have no problem fielding requests, and as long as they're reasonable. And then if you have any suggestions, some ideas for me to do to my property, let me know so I can consider them and do them. You know, the wife's asked for a roller coaster in the backyard. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, but she gives me some ideas that I have to decide if I'm going to do them or not. So feel free to add to it, and thanks for watching along.